I moved here, it was quiet, it was cheap to live here. It used to be a really horrible place. And that's you know, all this development certainly hasn't made this a more affordable place for me to live, you know, whatsoever. I mean, not only are they doing things like, which I don't really like, but I get the feeling that it's costing me money, you know, that essentially we're subsidizing unwelcome development, you know, through mechanisms like the DDA.
The DDA, which is the Downtown Development Authority, right? Established, I think, in 2005 is what you told me. They're essentially business owners in that original district you were talking about, bounded by, which is now expanded, like you said.
Its area of operation shall be in the Central Business District.
Restricted to that area.
Right, and they went along to each business in town, which goes way up that way to before you turn to go to Eldora, way up this way as you're coming into town, and signed people up to the DDA. And then they drew a circle around that, calling that their district. And that's a big contention right now, and I think it's illegal.
When they incorporated or when they formed, what was their purpose? What was their stated purpose of what they wanted to do?
I think part of it was a beautification, which is this, sidewalks, which a lot of us feel like is really the antithesis of beautification in a town that has this natural beauty. And then I think the promotion of tourism is really one of the big focuses of the DDA, and the development projects that they have planned along the creek here, and this is all to make it easier for tourists to get about. It's not really for us.
DDAs were conceived in other places as a way to develop a shopping center within a large city. You know, a very small area within a big community. Here's the whole town, and it's like taking over the whole town. And it feels like they're experimenting. They made some mistakes. You know, they proposed cutting the top off the covered bridge there, so tourists could see the creek as they drive by, and things like that. It just made no sense.
There's so much development. They want a kayak park down in the creek, and an artificial fishing hole, and another park down by the lake, walking bridges across the creek, another possibly bridge down at the end of right before it goes to Barker, where eventually we hear the Chamber of Commerce talking about possibly opening that up in the summer so people can drive through and come around here. So it's just a sprawl kind of issue.
Their process is, it's not inclusive of us because we attend the meetings and we might get a couple minutes to talk and then we're told that we can just be there. So our input isn't really taken into account.
This is a funky mountain town, one of the last authentic mountain towns there is. And it turned it into another suburb, all prim and proper and well controlled.